Hi, I'm Mark Rich. I've been a CPA for over 30 years. Today I'm coming to you from the studios at Wightman & Company CPAs. Our segment today on Knowing Your Business addresses the issue of unclaimed property. As business owners, we come across this issue on a regular basis. As a CPA, this is a routine question that clients ask us. What do I do about unclaimed property? Well, I can tell you, it's not a windfall. From state to state, there are laws that regulate unclaimed property. And as business owners, under state law, you have an obligation to locate the person or persons who own that unclaimed property. In our state, the law requires that you notify that person in writing. And I can give you an example of that. Just take a look at your bank reconciliation. On your bank reconciliation, you'll see outstanding checks. Many of those outstanding checks represent unclaimed property. They're what we call stale checks. Nevertheless, it's unclaimed property. Your obligation is to notify the payee in writing that that check has not been cashed. After you've done that, if there's a response, you reissue that check. If there's no response, under state law, that property has become unclaimed property and must be remitted to the state. In our state, it's generally a 3-year requirement before that property is turned over to the state. There are also penalties if you don't fulfill that obligation. Just as we have many laws related to taxes and other issues, those laws have teeth in them result in penalties if there's a lack of compliance. As executor of an estate, recently, I encountered the issue of unclaimed property firsthand, although it was on the other side of the fence. As a part of my duties as executor, I was required to inventory the estate, which I did. As a part of that inventory, I came across a coupon bond. The coupons had been redeemed, but the bond itself did not. The bond was for a substantial amount. And I was required, as my fiduciary duty, to search for those proceeds and where they ended up. And I did that. What I found was that the proceeds from that bond had been properly turned over to the state as unclaimed property. After a process of numerous letters and verification, as you can imagine, I was able to redeem those proceeds and they came into the estate, the rightful owner. The important thing on unclaimed property is to remember that there is an obligation, and as business owners, we need to fulfill that obligation to make sure that property ends up in the right hands. I'm Mark Rich at the studio with Wightman & Company, reminding you to know your business.